You always want to go right here in the crease, like that. If you're working, you could switch the grip if you need to, right? There's also advantage if you have in your arsenal, we'll be going there, vascular restraint as a backup. The deeper you go with that harness, the closer you are to this kind of work to control the face, go for face control, chin control, face locks, or vascular restraint. So there's that as well. And if I ever go one-handed, I generally am going to keep my underhook to base him. A lot of times people have the habit of going here, trying to control, but you actually have really good control with that short hook. If imagine he's much bigger than me and I'm here, I can't do as much with my top hook, but my short hook is always the same. It's always the same, and there's a lot of control there. It really takes somebody down. If I allow my elbow, my lead elbow, my top elbow, to slide back in any way, what happens now is this is a fulcrum. This is not moving. So look at my wrist. There's no real immense pressure, because now my primary pull is here. I'm pulling here. So there's no pressure on TO aside from the clavicle. If I now change it from this being the pull to this being the pull, the pressure comes up a little bit onto the neck. If I keep this fixed as a fulcrum, and now instead of pulling from the left hand, I drop the left elbow. Now the pressure is getting right close to the trachea. And if I pull the elbow back and across, now I'm getting into the trachea. I'm pushing his trachea over like that. Trachea is doing this. It's not good, yeah? So if you think of an egg slicer, you have the bed of the egg slicer and the wires come down, the egg is there, it gets cut. That's exactly what happens. If this doesn't move and the elbow comes back, it slices that egg. Like, if I'm in this position and I lift my elbow and think of hooking it over his shoulder, now I'm going to, in effect, get the trachea displaced. It's going to be out of alignment in an area where it's not supposed to be and where there is no more flexibility. Does that make sense? And now the trachea doesn't have the luxury of pushing back in the throat. I'll show you here. I'll move it there. Trachea doesn't belong there. Now when I push into the back of the neck, it's not so good. You can feel it. You can do it on yourself. You push your trachea straight in. It's not comfortable, but there's movement. Push it to the side. There's a lot more movement. Push it to the side and then straight to the spine. Least amount of movement. So number two, when he goes down, if I lean over him in any way and scoop this in like this, into my shoulder, now this is happening. Very bad. Number three, if I put any weight on his back, like that, very bad for his spine. If I do that while being here, sternum goes in, bones pop out. It feels like your sternum is pushing into your lungs and your heart. It's because your sternum is pushing into your lungs and your heart. So